What's good, everybody? Big shout out to the big men above. The Kevin Durant files. Now, y'all know KD has been allegedly been dropping some things online. When I say on Twitter, everybody's saying that he got a fake Twitter account. And he said some things that I actually might respect. I respect KD, y'all. I don't respect his rings too much, but I respect him in his game, bro. I put it like that, bro. And yeah, he ain't the type of person you want to go back and forth with on social media, bro. He will slide in your girl DMs, bro, which I heard through the grapevine. Yeah. Get to it.
One thing
He's
for the
petty.
rest of your life.
KD is him.
I'm gonna go Twitter.
He's petty.
I'm gonna go Twitter because they don't deserve it.
How do you describe Kevin Durant? What's going on with his personality? This guy seems obsessed with social media. I can't believe he's still doing this burner account thing.
Kevin Durant might have just ruined everything. I mean, look, I give this man all of his respect. He's a 15-time All-Star, a 2-time NBA champion, a 2-time Finals MVP. The man has one of the most effortless jump shots in the history of basketball. At 37 years old, he's still averaging 25.8 points
Bro, the
per
thing
game.
is, bro, yo, I cannot hate on Kevin Durant game. I just can't. Bro, I love watching this dude hoop. Like, you cannot love basketball and say that you hate watching Durant. It's just what it is, bro. He's still efficient, bro. Bro,
On the Houston Rockets this
nice.
season. He's shooting over 50% from the field. He ranks 3rd in the entire NBA in minutes per game. And no one's really talking about this because LeBron James is also defying father time, but what
Dang, this picture is heroic.
Kevin Durant is currently doing is amazing. During All-Star Weekend, while every other star in the league was laughing and having a good time at the festivities in LA, Kevin Durant was caught on camera, and the look on his face tells you everything you gotta know. He was glued to his phone, pacing around the court, looking.
Hey, look at this. hey, I know everybody can relate to this too. Have y'all ever been in a situation, bro, where your girl like it's some BS going on at home, and but it's like you gotta be on your phone right now, bro, because things could get worse than what they are if you do not attend to it right now. Like you with your boys and everything, like y'all know what I'm talking about. So you on your phone the whole time because you trying to like put water on the fire. Yeah, that's the vibe we giving off right now, bro. Yeah, it sucks, don't it? It make you want to step outside the party and everything. It sucks.
Everything you gotta know. He was glued to his phone, pacing around the court, looking
Arguing with your boys,
stressed. And the
facts.
reason why? The internet
arguing
was
with
in
your girl,
the middle
yeah.
of exposing what they believe is Kevin Durant's latest burner account. This isn't just him defending his legacy against some fan. The messages here are really, really bad. I'm talking about leaked group chat messages where this account is allegedly trashing his own teammates, calling his franchise messages where
I would say Kyle was competing with me, but that light-skinned nigga, that triple-double cocaine barrel. Yeah! Who are you talking about here? Triple-double cocaine bear. No, not Russ.
this account is allegedly trashing his own teammates, calling his franchise
Yo!
franchise player out by name.
KD good, bro. He's smooth, bro. He's light skin cocaine. Light skin cocaine bear. Yo, it's only one, bro. Chat. Listen, who that light skin and but what with me? But that light skin and that triple double cocaine bear. All right, so the light skin death was Curry. All right, triple double cocaine bear. Who was that, ladies and gentlemen? Who moves in a court like they got that cocaine?
is allegedly trashing his own teammates, calling his franchise player out by name, saying he can't trust guys to make a shot, comparing his former teammates to literal dictators, and even saying he'd be better off on the Charlotte Hornets than the Houston Rockets. Bro, Kevin Durant just got on the Houston Rockets and he's already trying to jump ship to a different team. Now here's the thing, nothing has been confirmed. Kevin Durant hasn't said a word about this, but the evidence that fans have put together is wild, and we're about to break all of this down because this isn't even the first time Kevin Durant has been caught up in a burner situation. This is like his third time, and that history is exactly what makes this thing so believable to so many people. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? If you know anything about Kevin Durant, you know this man lives on Twitter. Like, genuinely lives there. He's one of the most active NBA superstars on social media, and he has been for over a decade. KD doesn't have a filter. He'll respond to a fan with 12 followers at 2 in the morning arguing about whether he's better than LeBron. He'll get into it with media members. He'll drop takes about other players. The man does not care. And honestly, for a while, that was kind of refreshing. In an era where
yeah, man. Hey, y'all, KD responded to me before, bro. Hey, I'm so happy this dude did not respond to that video when I was eating chicken, when he got traded to the Warriors. That video. Bro, it's a good thing. Bro, I'm telling y'all right now, man, KD, I had to delete that video, y'all. That's why I got sponsors now. That video had to be deleted. But, bro, KD, bro, he got no filter, bro. And that's not one of the person you want to go tick for tat for, bro.
Player has a PR team scripting their tweets. KD was just being himself. Look at how PR trained LeBron James is when he is asked about one of the most sensitive
and do not have a attractive girlfriend in your profile picture either. And try to go at KD. Yeah. If you hit low, he will hit lower. And it just, hey, I respect it. I respect it. He like, nigga, I'm human too. Yeah. Yeah. What? He basically said, watch your mouth, player. Don't you gotta respect that though?
Topics in the world right now.
If I have fans over there, I've never been there. If I have fans over there, then, I hope you have been following my career. I hope I inspire people over there to not only want to be great in sports, but I want you to be better in general in life. So hopefully someday I can make it over there.
The guy knows how to deflect every controversial topic and question that he gets asked. And what I'm saying is Kevin Durant is pretty much the opposite. He's typically himself. But the problem with Kevin Durant on social media is that being himself sometimes means saying stuff that gets him in serious trouble. And the first time it blew up in a really big way was back in September of 2017. Let me give you a history lesson. Here's what happened. KD had just won his first championship with the Golden State Warriors. He was the finals MVP.
UNC. LP quit cause refs reversed the game point call after game was over and he already had his bags ready, but LP said he gone give him his rematch.
Bro, send me that video. Put it in Discord, bro.
KC Thunder the summer before, and everybody had clowned him for joining a 73-win team. The narrative was that he took the easy way out, that he couldn't beat him, so he joined them. And even though he won a championship, the criticism didn't stop. People were still coming for him every single day.
I still be forgetting he got multiple rings,
Twitter user named Cole Cashwell tweeted at KD asking him what his...
It's not even a hot take, bro. Bro, I feel like KD got the most watered-down rings in NBA history as a superstar. And even though he won Finals MVP, bro, it's just what it is, bro. I still be forgetting he got multiple rings. Y'all feel me?
His motives.
I feel like the Warriors still could have got the chip without him.
Were for leaving OKC other than getting a championship. Pretty standard stuff. But what happened next was one of the most embarrassing moments in NBA social media history. KD responded to this fan, and what he said was insane. He said he didn't like the organization or playing for Billy Donovan. His roster wasn't that good. It was just him and Russ. Read that again. He didn't like the organization. He, third person. The internet immediately figured out what happened. KD meant to post that from a burner account, not his real one. He accidentally tweeted from the wrong account, and in doing so, he confirmed what a lot of people had suspected for a very long time. KD had secret accounts that he used to anonymously defend himself online.
I tell you right now, bro, he was on that dud when he did that, bro. Didn't even
The whole thing went viral instantly, memes everywhere. People were calling it Tweetgate. Sports outlets were running segments on it, and it became one of the most defining NBA moments that had absolutely nothing to do with basketball. Here you have a guy who finally won an NBA championship, who was the finals MVP, one of the best scorers to ever play the game, and he's spending his free time creating fake accounts to argue with strangers on the internet about his own legacy. KD eventually addressed it at the 2017 TechCrunch Disrupt event. He said he took it too far.
I do have another Instagram account, but that's just for my friends and family, so I wouldn't say I was using that to clap back at anybody, but I use Twitter to engage with the fans, but I happen to take it a little too far. And that's what happens sometimes when I get into these basketball debates, or, you know, what I really love is just to play basketball. I went a little too far. I don't regret clapping back at anybody or talking to my fans on Twitter. I do regret using my former coach's name and that former organization that I played for. That was childish, that was idiotic, all those type of words. I regret doing that, and I apologize to him for doing that.
He said he doesn't regret clapping back at fans, but admitted he went overboard defending his OK.
Great PR. Great PR right there, bro. Great, amazing, KD.
KC exit. He later told GQ that he'd woken up from a nap and forgot to log out of his main account. Most people would have been embarrassed. They would have deleted their burners. They would have never done something like this again, and they would have moved on with their life. Not KD. In 2019, he went on ESPN's The Boardroom and straight up admitted that he used burner accounts.
I wanted a place where I could talk to my friends without anybody just butting in my conversations or taking everything out of context, because I enjoyed that place.
How'd you come up with that idea, though? Were you like, yo, I'm just going to create this account, I'm going to start going?
Yeah, I mean, I had an Instagram account that I just used for my friends and family, and just turned over to Twitter as well. And it was just like, it was a cool place for me to just be me instead of worrying about Bleacher Report or Barstool, just mixing up anything I want to say to CJ or my friends from back home, you know? I guess I tried to live a normal life out in the public, I guess.
And you know what, y'all? I feel KD on this, bro. I feel him. Because, like, no matter what he say, bro, it be magnified, bro. He just wanted to vent himself, bro. Like, bro, he's an average nigga at the end of the day, bro. You feel me? He just, bro, I feel like he's a cool dude outside the court, bro. Exactly. He just want to feel normal, bro. Like, Chad, I feel him on that.
2020, he went on the All the Smoke podcast on Showtime and doubled down.
I didn't like to use a burner phone. I would have said, fuck it, I'm Kevin Durant, motherfucker. I'm going to cuss you out. You talk some shit, I'm going to talk some shit. I'm going to speak my mind.
I'm still going to do the burner thing. I'm still going to do that. There's some shit that you just got to be like, these folks don't always.
He told Alex Rodriguez on the Corp podcast that same year that I still have burners that I use for sure. And honestly, at the time, people kind of let it go. They laughed about it. KD leaned into the joke. When Meta launched Threads in 2023, he literally tweeted from his verified account, "On Threads with a burner, come find me." It became part of his brand. KD's a burner guy. It became a meme, and he became the butt of the joke. But here's where it gets really bad. Those burners weren't just used to talk with friends. He wasn't just innocently defending his legacy. Those burners were used for something way more sinister that can alter Kevin Durant's reputation and his career for the rest of his life.
Yeah, I don't got no burner account, yo. I know, bro. I just, nah, bro. Oh, bro, I ain't got no burner account. Don't worry about that, y'all. I ain't never gonna find that, bro. Okay, I don't need a burner account. Yo, my girl got to my phone like every other day, man. Why y'all think I need a burner account? I'm telling you, bro, for gooning it, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this, dog. I never go on Twitter on my feed on live stream. That's why I don't need one. Bro, my agency, my team, my assistant got every single thing besides my Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just telling y'all, everything clean. Besides, bro, I'm telling you. I never go to my feed, bro. I made sure, bro. I don't need a burn account, bro. But I don't DM people. That's the thing is, bro. You know? But the eyes never lie.
All right, so let's get into how this whole thing started. It's February 15th, 2026, All-Star Weekend in Inglewood, California. KD is about to play in his 16th All-Star game. Everything is supposed to be celebratory, but Kevin Durant, being Kevin Durant, is on Twitter. He gets into an exchange with a fan about the NBA's redesigned trophies. It's pretty harmless stuff. KD says that the trophies look fine. The fan disagrees. Standard Twitter back and forth. But then a user named Pranav Sriraman jumps in and flips the whole conversation. Instead of talking about trophies, he starts pressing KD about his investment in a drone company called Skydio, which had reportedly sold drones to the IDF. Pranav hits KD with, "They look cheap and uncreative. There, I answered your question. Will you answer my question about Skydio, a drone company you invested in, selling to the IDF, or will you stick to your brand of deflecting and ducking?" KD doesn't respond.
KD didn't respond to this? Hey, PR probably like, hey, you can't respond to that. No matter what you do, leave that alone. Bro, I know he had a response. I know KD had a response, dog. He just didn't send it out, bro. They was blowing his phone out. Do not respond to him.
But the thread keeps going, and that's when another user named BasedFrog23 enters the chat and drops what would become the bombshell of All-Star Weekend. He replies asking if KD will address the burner account under the handle @GetHigher77, calling out how all of KD's friends appear to be in a group chat connected to the account, and how the user has been trashing his teammates in those chats. And then the screenshots stop dropping one by one, and
got a fucking weasel. Whoever dropped this, dog, I hope KD find out, bro. This ain't real. No more courtside tickets. No more going to the games. Bro, like, real talk, bro. I hope he found out who the hell this was, bro. That ain't real, dog. Real talk, y'all. Real talk. That ain't, hey. As much as we about to make a joke out of this right here, y'all, and laugh about it, on some real friendship, bro, this is the reason why he had to make an account. Because of criticism. Now he got somebody in his close circle of a weasel to drop this, bro.
they don't stop. Within hours, the account goes private, but the damage is already done. The internet has seen everything. Before we get into what these messages @higher77 uses an owl as both its profile picture and banner image. And here's where it gets interesting. KD's verified account @KDTray5 tweeted that same exact owl gif back on February 9th.
This is like Blue Clues, man. Blue Scooter Weekend 2. Bro, they got my boy.
2021. The burner account was created in August of 2021, just a few months later, using that same owl image. Is it possible a random fan took that image and used it? Sure, but the connection is there and fans noticed it immediately. Evidence number 2 is the shared block list. An account called @CGBBurner, also known as Can't Guard Book, which is a pretty well-known Suns fan account, posted that they're blocked by KD on both his verified account and the alleged burner account. Think about that. If the burner was just some random fan, why would it have the same people blocked as KD's real account? That's a pretty suspicious overlap. The third piece of evidence is the inner circle. The people in the group chats connected to this account reportedly include individuals from KD's inner circle, private coaches, league friends, people who would have access to behind the scenes basketball information to Alpi, and every time out he got me sitting in the corner. These are not takes a random fan would have. These are things someone who is actually on the court would say. And evidence number 5 is KD's own admissions. We already know KD has burner accounts. He's admitted it multiple times on All the Smoke in 2020, on the Court podcast, and in his 2019 boardroom interview. And as recently as October 2025, he went on the Pivot podcast and talked about using social media as a quick release for his emotions that he doesn't want bottled up.
Yeah, I see these comments and I see when people say different things. It's hard not to see it, but I don't want to build up all of this hate towards, media or fans or so I just say what I feel in the moment. And
so when you add all of that
I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. I feel it's just like when I tell y'all, hey man, I incline 315 pounds, which I do. I got people on social media cash, and there wasn't a video. You can't incline. Your shoulder's too small. And I gotta go vent to somebody, bro. I can't go to my girl and be like, hey, babe, people say I don't incline 315 pounds. Like, my girl don't want to hear that ish. You feel me? So you gotta vent to somebody. I feel Katie on this, bro. I just do, bro.
Up, the owl picture, the shared blocked accounts, the inner circle connections, the first person player perspective, and the fact that Kevin Durant has openly admitted to using burners for years, it's really hard for people to just wave this off as a troll. Is there a chance this is all fake and now we get to the messages, and these are really bad. I'm going to warn you guys right now, some of this stuff is rough, because if these messages are real, KD went after everybody, his current teammates, his former teammates, coaches, everyone. Let's start with his current Rockets teammates. The account posted about Alperen Şengün, who is Houston's franchise center, their all-star this year. The guy who just replaced Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the All-Star game, and the supposed future of the franchise. The message said, Coach called that play to pass to Alpi, LOL. I'ma turn the ball over with this team. I don't care. Your franchise player can't shoot or defend. That's a way bigger issue than my turnovers. Remember, these guys are your future. Then it gets worse. About Jabari Smith Jr.,
I actually like Şengün, bro, but I didn't know they had a problem with him. Şengün is sloppy. But come on, bro. Şengün, bro, he did that spin or that hook, y'all. It's unstoppable, bro. Let's be real, Chad. Come on now. That dude got a nice hook. Come on. I like him, bro. I like him.
Second overall pick in 2022, who Houston drafted to be a cornerstone piece, the account wrote, I can't trust Jabari to make a shot or get a stop, and then used a slur to describe him. This is a 22-year-old kid that the Rockets literally traded for Durant to come mentor. The whole reason Houston brought KD in was to help develop players like Jabari Smith Jr. and Alperen Şengün and Amin Thompson. And allegedly behind closed doors, he's in group chats calling them out like this, and it didn't stop at the Rockets. The account even said that the Hornets have better young players than Houston, and that he'd be better on Charlotte than on the Rockets. It's just so funny how
Katie, my boy talking here. Is it first person point of view, y'all? Like this you, man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, bro. Oh man.
the grass is always greener on the other side for Kevin Durant. He just got to Houston, a team that finished.
He's not lying. That's the thing is, he's not lying. I know. That's what I feel about
the streaking Charlotte Hornets. But it gets even worse. Let me walk you through what the account allegedly.
Yeah, the Hornets are garbage. But what he's saying is the potential, bro, of the youngins, bro. Bro, the Rockets are good because of KD on the team. Don't try to flip this script right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give KD his flowers, bro. He trying to say that, like, bro, if he was on the Hornets, bro, he'd be better over there. The team would be better. Hey, talking about the person who said, Cap, you don't know basketball. You probably watch soccer. Go watch some niggas kick the ball, bro. All right? Start watching niggas, shoot the ball, bro. Tell him out. He don't know basketball. Wrong sport player.
Said about KD's former teammates because nobody was safe. Let's start with Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Remember, KD spent about 2 seasons in Phoenix, and apparently that experience left some scars. The account compared Booker and former Suns head coach Frank Vogel to dictators, and not just any dictators. The message said 2 dictators, Stalin and Hitler, Mussolini and Kim Jong-un. I mean, come on, that is insane. The account also said the Suns are my team when we lose and Book's team when we win, which honestly gives you a pretty clear window into the frustration because that's something only a player would feel. When the team wins, Booker gets the credit. When they lose, it all falls on KD. Then there's Kyrie Irving. KD and Kyrie were supposed to be the dynamic.
No! No! You can't talk bad, bro. God, no! 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 No.
Duo in Brooklyn. They chose to team up together, but there were times where things got a little weird.
In my past life, like I said, I was you. I was you. I was you. What you are now, that's what I'm up here. Same mentality.
They brought in James Harden to form a super team, but injuries, Kyrie's controversies, and team dysfunction blew that whole thing up. The account said something along the lines of Kyrie being on his best behavior around the European, referring to Luka Doncic in Dallas, but treating his own people, meaning KD, like they owe him something. That's a pretty deep cut if you think about it. KD is essentially saying Kyrie was a different person around Luka than he was around him. Then we get to Russell Westbrook, and
hey, that's how KD feels. That's how he feels, though, bro. Get off the chest. Hey, that's his take. That's his take, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's just what it. Hey.
This one might be the funniest, even though it's disrespectful. The account referred to Russ as a triple-double cocaine bear. I'm not gonna lie, that's an absolutely wild thing to call somebody. In context, the account was comparing how OKC Russ passed the ball more than whoever they were talking about currently. One chat member pointed out that Russ averaged a triple-double.
But is he wrong, chat? Is KD wrong? Come on, bro. Come on.
That year, which is true. Russ averaged 31.6 points, 10.7 rebounds, and 10.4 assists in the 2016-17 season, the season after KD left, and the account basically dismissed it like it meant nothing. The Steph Curry and Golden State messages are interesting too. The account said, I started holding Steph accountable in film and people looked at me like this, with a meme attached of someone looking confused. The implication being that KD tried to hold Curry accountable in film sessions and the Warriors organization didn't take kindly to it. Another message said something about how if you don't screen and pass up shots for Steph, you're getting waived, which honestly feeds into the narrative that KD has kind of hinted at before, that the Warriors system was always Steph's system, everyone else was just there to support it. There was also a comment about Steve Kerr.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Bro. I would love one day to just hotbox with KD, bro. I feel like this dude would make somebody die laughing, bro. Since MJ punched Curry in the face, he don't fuck with dark skins. This shit you said with your homeboy, bro. Like, bro.
That referenced the time Michael Jordan punched Kerr, which is a wild thing to bring up in a group chat. Now, this is all consistent with how Kevin Durant felt about Golden State. If you remember in his podcast with Draymond Green a couple of years ago, he mentioned the reason he left Golden State was because everything about the Draymond Green and Kevin Durant situation was swept under the rug and they never spoke about their problems openly. But the funniest part of all is what he said about Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, of all people, got a shout out here. The account allegedly said, I swear I miss Ben Simmons. At least that dude would give me the ball. When Ben Simmons is the guy that you're nostalgic about, that's when you know things are bad. But it also tells you something about KD's frustration. In Brooklyn, Simmons was widely criticized for refusing to shoot. But apparently from KD's perspective, at least he was willing to share the ball.
Can't wear some good online shopping for clothes, man. TikTok. It's crazy enough to say, bro. I know it's random about the video, y'all, but TikTok, bro. Bro, everything I got new, bro, when I go to like all these fancy brand clothes and bro, I go on TikTok, bro. It's the exact same quality, bro, cheaper. And sometimes even fit better, bro. Like, it's so easy, bro. I'm telling you. Everybody gonna say, ew, oh, God. Hey, man, trust me.
And about James Harden, the account described him as slightly delusional, but I understand him, which is actually one of the tamer takes in this whole leak, but still not something you want to say about a former teammate. Now here's where this whole thing gets even more wild, because while these screenshots were going viral, KD was physically at the All-Star game, and cameras caught everything. Videos started circulating of Kevin Durant pacing around the court before the game even started, completely locked into his phone. His expression was tight, he wasn't smiling, he wasn't engaging with other players. While other All-Stars were laughing, dapping each other up, and enjoying the atmosphere, KD looked like a man who just found out his secrets were all over the internet.
In 4K.
It was him. They were. There's one clip in particular that went super viral where a staff member tries to redirect KD and you can see him force this strained smile before turning away. It's the kind of body language that screams, I know something bad is happening right now and I'm trying to...
Bro, it's the exact same look, bro. Like I said, bro, when you're out with your boys, bro, you're at your boy's house, man. You know what I mean? You didn't answer the phone call or the FaceTime because you're in the whip. You know what I mean? You ain't got your headset. Yeah, I know y'all. I'm still him just like y'all, bro. You ain't got your, your iPad on you, bro. You know your girl gonna see something real shady, and you pick up the FaceTime call, but you got a text, so you on the phone hold up. Why you ain't texting? Why you ain't FaceTiming? Why you ain't calling? I'm just like y'all, bro. It's exact same mode.
Hold it together. Multiple fan accounts shared clips of him constantly checking his phone throughout the entire night, even while seated on the bench in his warm-ups, and his actual performance in the All-Star game reflected the distraction. KD finished the night with just 12 points across all 3 mini-games, shooting 5 of 15 from the field in 28 minutes. For a guy who's averaging 25.8 points per game this season for a 15-time All-Star, that's an awful showing. In the championship game, he failed to score a single point in 6 minutes and missed all 4 of his shots. His team got demolished 47-21 in the final. Was it just a bad day? Maybe. All-Star games aren't exactly known for giving maximum effort, but the timing is impossible to ignore. While everyone else is having fun at the biggest NBA party of the year, KD looked like a man watching his world burn in real time. Now I gotta be fair here, not everyone's buying this story, and there are some legit reasons for skepticism. The biggest argument against it is simple. KD doesn't need a burner to talk trash. This man will respond to a fan account with 50 followers from his verified account at midnight on a Tuesday. He literally does not care about saying what he thinks under his own name. There's also the fact that screenshots can be faked. None of the leaked images include verified metadata, IP confirmation, or any kind of platform authentication. Social media impersonation happens all the time, especially with high-profile athletes. Someone could have created this account, built an entire persona around being KD in group chats, and we'd have...
Ladies and gentlemen, I know we gotta do it allegedly, man. You know, everybody trying to avoid lawsuits. Allegedly. Do y'all think it was Kevin Durant?
No way to tell the difference from the screenshots alone. Do with this what you will. The NBA invited a bunch of influencers to All-Star Weekend. They didn't invite your boy, so make sure you subscribe so maybe I could end up there in the future. Neon was one of them, and he reportedly talked to KD directly and claims Durant told him that the account isn't his. But that's a denial through an intermediary, not from Kevin Durant himself. And what is Kevin Durant gonna do? Come out and say, yeah, this burner that makes me look bad is definitely me? But here's the most important part. How does this affect the rest of the Rockets season? Whether the account is Kevin Durant's or not, the damage is already done. Because perception is reality in the NBA. And right now, the perception is that Kevin Durant is secretly trashing his young teammates behind their backs. Think about what this means for the Rockets.
Man, step your game up. I don't think he didn't like attack them personally, bro. You know, like, I don't think it was that bad, bro. Like, this some talk what you can hash out with your boys outside the court, bro. Like, hey, man, this is how I really been feeling, dog. Like, it's just what it is. Bro, it's fucking Kevin Durant, bro. Dude got 2 rings, bro. Even though they ain't high value rings, bro, he still got 2 rings, bro. It's Kevin Durant. If he leave, bro, the team gonna drop. Easy as that.
Is 33-20 at the All-Star break, 4th in the West. They signed KD to a $90 million extension in October of 2025, with the specific purpose of having him mentor their young core and lead them toward a championship. The whole point was that KD would be...
Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't feel like it's that serious, Chad. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I guess because he didn't talk too much on LeBron. He ain't seen nothing about LeBron. I don't know. But I don't think he went too far with anything, bro. For the messages I seen, bro, I don't feel like KD went too far in to where it'd be bad, you know, other than, you know, the politic side, bro, with the drones. You know, other than that, bro, I don't feel like he went far, bro.
The veteran presence that helps guys like Şengün, Jabari Smith, and the Thompson twins develop into winners. And now those same young players might be seeing their supposed mentor say that he can't trust them to make a shot in private group chats. Trust is everything in a locker room. And when your franchise player, even allegedly, is out here comparing former teammates to dictators and saying the Hornets have better young players than your team, that's a problem. Jabari...
Step your game up. It'll make me step my game up. It's all about perception. How you gonna take it? But it's Kevin Durant, bro. Everybody on that team respect him, bro. Like, what you mean, bro? Like, it's something you can't say in front of people, bro. Like, you know what it is until you have to. Step the game up, bro. Like, what it is.
Smith is 22. Şengün is 23. These are young guys who look up to a player like Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
How do you look him in the eye in practice knowing he might think you're trash?
Prove this nigga wrong.
The Rockets don't play again until Thursday, against the Hornets of all teams. So we'll see if KD addresses it before then, if reporters press him on it, or if he just does what he usually does and pretends nothing happened. But this isn't going away. The internet never forgets. And in the age of screenshots, nothing ever truly stays private. Now, if this is your first time watching a video on my channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications.
Hey, man. Hey, Mike. Great video, man. There's no 100% concrete proof that it is Kevin Durant, but allegedly, you know, everybody say it is. Count. Y'all don't take your own perception on it. If this is Kevin Durant, bro, I don't feel like he said anything too bad to where it will be detrimental to his game or be suspended by. You know, if anything, bro, if I was one of the players in the locker room, bro, with my mindset, bro, it made me just want to play harder, bro. And I'm type of person, I'll be confrontational. I got to talk to you outside this right here, bro. This is how you feel about me, bro? You think I'm a R-word? Hey, you know, whatever it is, bro, but I don't feel like it was nothing too bad to where you can't shape back to, bro.